Have you ever wondered how companies like Nike decide what products to build, how AI is changing careers overnight, or how some people seem to always stay ahead in the tech curve? What if I told you that you don't need to be a genius programmer to build products, launch startups, or create opportunities in the age of AI? Hi everyone, I'm Shweta. I'm a product manager, AI coach, and founder. On this channel, I'll show you how technology, product thinking, and artificial intelligence are changing the future of work. And more importantly, how you can stay ahead of the curve instead of getting left behind. Whether you are trying to break into tech, become a better product manager, build your own startup, or simply learn how to use AI to work smarter, you are in the right place. But before we jump into all of that, let me tell you a little about why I started this channel. Growing up, I was always fascinated by solving problems. Math wasn't just another subject for me, science wasn't just another class. I loved understanding why things worked the way they did. Whenever I saw a problem, my first instinct wasn't to avoid it. It was to break it apart, understand it, find a logical solution. Looking back now, I realize that's exactly what product management is. But at the time, I had no idea that such a career even existed. Like many engineers, I started my career as a software engineer at Infosys. I worked on marketplace and supply chain systems for one of the world's leading fashion and lifestyle brands. Technology transformed businesses. We weren't just writing code, we were modernizing legacy system, improving global operations, making supply chain faster, helping millions of customers receive product more efficiently. It was fascinating. But something kept bothering me. Every project raised bigger questions. Who decided this feature should exist? Why was the company investing millions into this initiative? How did leadership decide what problems were worth solving? How do companies balance customer needs with business goals? What makes one product succeed while another fails? These questions stayed with me and they slowly changed the direction of my career. Instead of staying comfortable in my role, I decided to pursue my higher education in Masters in Information Management from University of Illinois. Honestly, it became one of the most transformative years of my life. For the first time, I wasn't just learning technology, I was learning how businesses think, how products are built, how data drives decisions, and how strategy influences execution. And most importantly, how innovation happens. The program gave me opportunities I never imagined. I worked at Ultragenics in San Francisco where I developed a launch strategy for a new pharmaceutical product. This involved creating a three-phase launch plan, understanding patient journey, supporting commercial teams, and thinking deeply about how healthcare products reach the people who need them. It showed me that product management isn't limited to software. It needs people who can solve problems strategically. During graduate school, I also worked as a student instructor for the Geese College of Business IMBA program. There, I collaborated with incredible professors, organized live classes for students around the world, helped develop course materials, and experienced firsthand how technology can make education accessible globally. Looking back, that experience taught me something incredibly invaluable. Teaching is one of the best ways to learn, and maybe that's one of the reasons I'm here today, creating content for you all. After my graduation, I joined ACCO Corporation. This was my first product manager role. Unlike many established products, this wasn't something I inherited. I had the opportunity to build an observability product from the ground up. This meant talking to users, understanding business pain points, conducting market research, defining the MVP, prioritizing any features, working with the designers and partnering with engineers, and finally creating the dashboards as an analyst, building automated data pipelines, and designing executive reporting experiences. It was one of the most rewarding experiences of my career because it wasn't just managing software. I was helping leadership to make better business decisions using real time insights. Also, This happened during a period when global supply chain were under enormous pressure. Food production, manufacturing, distribution, everything was changing rapidly. The product we built improved visibility into complex operations at a time when visibility mattered more than ever. That experience completely changed how I viewed product management. Great products don't just solve technical problems, they solve business problems. After successfully delivering the first phase of the product, I joined Nike as a product manager. Working with Nike was an entirely different experience. It was one of the world's most recognized brands, millions of customers, global operations, massive scale, complex systems. But what inspired me the most wasn't just the technology, it was Nike's philosophy: if you have a body, you are an athlete. This message resonated deeply with me during one of the toughest periods of my life. It reminded me that progress isn't about being perfect, it's about continuing to move forward. At Nike, I worked across marketplace, supply chain, and pricing and promotions team. I led initiatives involving logistic integrations, marketplace modernization, and pricing platform upgrades, also the enterprise scale data systems. Some of the projects included integrating Mexico's multi carrier shipping systems to improve delivery efficiency, modernizing pricing infrastructure for North America, and helping standardize pricing systems for global markets like Korea. These projects taught me how some of the world's largest companies make technology decisions at scale, and I'll be sharing many of those lessons in this channel. Now you might be wondering, Shweta, you said you are also a founder. Yes, I am. Like many entrepreneurs, my startup started with a simple question: what problem exists that no one is solving well? That question led me to build Bunny Heaven. Think of it as a Airbnb but for rabbits. Rabbit owners often struggle to find trustworthy boarding options when they travel. And mind you, rabbits are becoming quite popular pets across USA. Traditional boarding services usually cater to cats, dogs, and leaving the rabbit owners with very limited choices. Most of them are not safe. Bunny Heaven aims to solve that problem by connecting rabbit owners with verified rabbit sitters through a dedicated B2B to C platform. Right now, we are still validating the market, conducting customer discovery, refining the product, and testing assumptions. One of the things I'm most excited about is sharing this journey with you. Not just the wins, but the mistakes, the pivots, the discoveries, and the realities of building a startup from scratch using AI. The world is changing faster than ever. Artificial intelligence is transforming every profession. Jobs are evolving, new careers are being created, old skills are becoming obsolete. But here's the good news: the people who succeed won't necessarily be the smartest, they will be the ones who learn the fastest. That's exactly why I created this channel. Here, you will learn product management concepts, explain simply, and how AI is changing businesses, practical AI tools you can use every day, career advice for breaking into tech, resume and interview strategies, startup building in public, product case studies, and behind the scenes lessons from real enterprise products. I'll also cater to productivity systems and business thinking, UX thinking, and how to think like a product manager overall. Whether you are a student, engineer, aspiring PM, founder, or someone who's simply curious to learn more about AI, I want this channel to become your learning partner. Next few months, I'll be documenting everything, building products with AI, testing everyday new AI tools, and sharing those prompts with you, creating product case studies, reviewing startups, breaking down how companies make billion-dollar decisions, showing you how product managers actually work, and taking you behind the scenes as I continue building my own startup. If that sounds interesting, subscribe and join me on this journey. We are all learning together. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to have you here. I'll see you in the next video.